Hey everybody, what's going on? This is boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson. Do you have a podcast? You a comedian? You a TikToker? You a creator? Come on over to Start Carrying Us. We'll take care of you, man. You know, we are a group of creatives who've been doing this for a little over 2 years now, and we ain't never gonna stop. So come on in, baby.
It's warm. I don't know. I want to do that to myself.
Did you hear that? Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Hey, I just be having to make sure I ain't the only one. So you see I don't react too fast.
Yes. All right, sis.
All right. Do your thing. Why? No, we different.
Yeah, we are.
This is Sarcaric. This is Sarcaric.
Bottom merch. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Tequila and Champagne podcast. It's your favorite host, Shae and my co-host, Pablo. Say what's up to them.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, a.k.a. Grandma's favorite grandson, a.k.a. the bearded wonder, a.k.a. Pod's gift, a.k.a. the Pod boss, a.k.a. got more AKAs in the HBCU. Pinkies up. What's going on, everybody?
Hey, happy Black History Month. Okay, power to the people. And this fine black man behind me, y'all remember him? This is Jamarius, okay? Yeah.
I'm just here for support tonight, but I'll have some comments if I don't like some shit said.
Well, you know what we talking about? I can almost guarantee that you.
I promise you. I promise you.
Tonight's the night, y'all.
I like it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And because it's Black History Month, we definitely have a couple more topics.
We do
to let y'all in on, because y'all, you know, was hating on us and shit. So
yeah, for those keeping score at home, this one of the ones. That's one y'all to know. This one of the ones. So go ahead, lady.
No.
Walk us in here.
Who, Natasha?
No, she done left us.
Listen. Okay, well, first of all, before we get into the meat and potatoes, we gotta talk about this Hey Jester. We got to, like,
old school Hey Jester, yeah.
Old school, yes. You sent it to me and I was like, okay, this nigga be wanting me to go off.
I do.
It works
every time.
I'll be going on, and then I'll be having so much questions that I'll have to like stop typing in the comments and be like, okay, let me put a period on this.
Yo, every comment that came up, she hit me in the DM and like, yo, they really going in on me. I'm like, that's what they do.
Okay, so what did she say?
So the DM hit me. She hit me up the night before I was asleep. So,
before Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I think it was Valentine's Day or the day before. I don't know. I was asleep. You know, boundaries. So I ain't answering nothing. All right. So
no, that's right. Know your boundaries.
So when she woke up, she's like, I'm so sorry it was so late, but I have to ask you this question. So long story short, how long is it a reasonable amount of time to wait for a guy to plan a date after he asks you? I said, at least give him 2 weekends. At least let the payday run back around, right?
I respect that. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Then I asked her, did you mind if I post it on my page? Because this is a good one.
Yeah.
She said, I don't mind at all. Then she comes back. Well, actually, it's been over a month. He did update me to let me know that he just got a job recently. A very big opportunity. He's with the CEO every single day. But other than that, it's been crickets. Then she comes back around the block. Said, well,
Wait,
actually,
he's supposed to work for the nigga that works for the nigga that reports to the CEO.
Yep.
Okay.
Then she came back
I
around.
made the same face. Yeah.
She come back around the block. Said, actually, it's been 6 weeks. I just checked, and he didn't even say Happy Valentine's Day. Should I block him or not?
Well, you heard Jamiris. He said, "Girl, he forgot about you." Come on, a random ass update. Yeah, I work for the dude that works for the dude that works for the boss. So you're an employee.
He just got the big opportunity. He worked hard to get to that opportunity. That's all.
What's the opportunity again?
She never said.
Cause I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means.
He don't even know.
He don't even know what the hell that means. You should. I mean, you don't have to just block them. Like, you don't have to mean that much. You can just not respond, but
right.
No, like I would find out if I care that much. Obviously, she care a lot. But yeah, I said I don't think they talk that much.
Right. So I told her after she told me all that, I said it's time to let him go. He had his chance, and she said, and he blew it. I'm like, yeah. And then she said, wow, they're flaming me in the comments. I never said I was waiting by the phone for him. I just said, right. I told her that the optics look like that.
Yeah.
But she said, no, I'm just saying, I like him. He offered to take me on a date, and I just never heard from him. That's all.
What do you like, Ben?
I don't know.
Because it sounds like a nigga just non-exist. Like, what do you listen? He must be fine. Okay. Did y'all fuck already?
Probably. I didn't get that deep into it.
Okay, well.
Then she says, also, they're talking as if I'm ugly.
No one thought that.
No, somebody else in the comments did. Somebody in the comments said it, that she may have been unattractive.
Oh,
my people crazy. My people crazy.
Yeah, people crazy. Hey, people.
And like, if he's the only one that asked me out, she has a roster. Just that one. You know what I mean? Like, she's probably so used to.
How you know she got a roster? How you know?
She just said they're acting like he's the only one that asked me out. She said,
"Girl, you acting like this is the only one asking you out. We ain't acting like nothing. We going off what the fuck you saying that this nigga ain't saying. You ain't say that. You ain't start out. Listen, first of all, I got a team, okay,
right.
But I happen to like one, and he ain't pulling up.
Right.
What do I do? Do I cut him? Do I bench him? Do I move the D-League?
That would have been a proper question.
That is a proper. So she full of shit, and that's okay, mamas. You like somebody, and they tiptoed around you. And I feel like y'all fucked already, but I don't know. I didn't fuck before I went on a date before. Yeah.
So then she said, looks are subjective. Several people asked me out on dates. It's not just him. Then I said, someone in the comments said, how old are you? Then she says, I'm 28. He's 35. I was like, oh.
I did.
He has a wife.
I thought I was both 25. Okay.
No. I like, oh, he has a wife. That's what that is.
He ain't gotta have no wife because he's 35.
Oh, no. He has a wife. That's why he's next to the man that's next to the man. So he's moving up on the ladder. He has a wife.
He ain't got no job, Tommy. Me too, man. I work for the dude that work for the dude that work for the CEO, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Doing what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my business. That's what he's saying.
I do too. Like, my supervisor and then his supervisor, their supervisor is the CEO of the schools. So yeah, that makes sense.
Are you not an employee? Why you can't just say you an employee at whatever factory job that you finally got? I don't know what you do, bro. Like, whatever it is, you still full of shit. You full of shit. He had his chance with the 2 pay periods. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Even with a week in a hole, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Say,
and then why are you trying to pursue somebody if you First of all, we don't know nothing about his funds, but like, why are you trying to pursue somebody? Ask them to go somewhere with no intention. Why else would somebody do that? Unless what they married, they got somebody on the side. They had intention to see you, but the moment passed. Or
a lot of people act without intention, and that's the issue. That's the issue in the world. A lot of people act without intention. A lot of
okay,
people
I can see that. I can see. I be flirting. and with no intention.
With no intention.
Oh, none. Oh, sweet baby. It don't be none. It don't be none.
That's a trait we share. That's a trait we share. But yeah, no intention whatsoever.
No, we just the win, baby. You just feel it. Yeah,
it's a beautiful conversation.
It's wonderful, and then the wind changes.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're still there.
I don't live there, so
right. Yeah, I don't live there at all.
I am grown that way. Yeah, I wouldn't say that she's ugly or nothing like that, but it do sound like some sort of insecurity. Like, Sweet Mrs., why are you worried about this nigga that doesn't seem to be worried about you and you got a roster?
It was 11 o'clock at night, the original DM of, hey, can I ask you something?
So she must have texted nigga again and he didn't respond and she wasn't having it no more. She had to talk to somebody about this. Let me get a man's perspective. Matter of fact, tell everybody. Because I want to know why this nigga ain't talking to me.
Yep.
I probably don't want to talk to you either. You go that far?
Well, then her roster might be lame too. He might have been Kobe.
Didn't I say find a new nigga to waste your time? Didn't I say that?
He might be Kobe. You know what I mean?
That's what Demarius say, how the absent motherfucker Kobe. The absent motherfucker is not Kobe. I promise you.
That's her Kobe.
He say, you sure she ain't ugly? Cause
matter of fact, hold on.
Oh, okay. We got to find out.
Was he sending the photo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she done took all her pictures down. First of all, right? She's not ugly. Okay, the girl.
I ain't gonna call her.
What's not ugly? Is she a 4? Is she a 6?
Yeah, I don't want to call her ugly. I don't want to call her ugly. I'm sure she's a beautiful
she
woman.
A 5.
But damn,
not a 5.
Damn.
Well, he might have got him a 7 and said fuck her.
That's true.
And he may be keeping that 4 around. He gonna keep that 4 around. But he gonna keep that 4 though. He gonna get something out of her. She gonna buy him some new tires or something.
PlayStation 5.
I take a PS5.
Not for no 4. Them 4s stay around. You staying around with them 5.
This is a pretty girl.
That's what I'm saying.
So she crazy.
That's what I'm thinking.
That is a pretty girl.
Something else is up there.
She's a pretty girl. That's why I said I didn't think she was ugly.
She got a good roster. I know she do.
Thank you.
Like a good kind of dude.
Thank you. Which maybe she had to let her roster go like I did.
Probably.
Sweetheart. Start over.
Something right.
What? Get that.
Something right.
That bread and leave.
She's too pretty for these games.
Yeah, she a pretty girl. She definitely a pretty girl. I don't know.
He got someone from his past, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody done came back from the past.
Yep.
You know what? It's hard being this pretty and having an insecurity. But don't let no weak ass nigga that can't take you outside give you no insecurity.
He could at least say Happy Valentine's Day.
Why would he say Happy Valentine's Day if I ain't asked you to be my Valentine? I ain't talked to you in a month and a half. We don't go together. I don't.
So you ain't telling nobody Happy Valentine's Day?
Yeah, what?
You ain't telling nobody Happy Valentine's Day?
Did I tell you Happy Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, then you the only one, I guess. There's some people that told me Happy Valentine's Day.
Special niggas.
Yeah. It's some people that told me.
Hold on. Let me double check the footage.
Did I? Shit.
I don't think so.
I don't know, but yeah, she's a pretty girl. I don't know.
No, we was in our vulnerability.
She's 28, sweetheart. 28. It's time for another whole phase. At 28, Your brain is fully fucking developed. You're a brand new person. You are turning into that woman that is going to tell you what she want and what she don't want. That's what 28 do to a woman. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Baby, when that switch get flipped. But all right.
But I was hate Jesse, y'all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. Happy Black History Month. Wait, we don't have a song, do we?
Oh, well. Yeah, lift up your voice and sing.
Let's get into it.
About to play,
I'll
play Little Mama singing that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You want to tell them what we're talking about? What our hot topic is today?
I don't like them niggas.
You don't like who? So I got
the niggas don't be sharing our shit.
Who?
People that watch us and don't want to share because they love us so much. They're just stingy.
Okay, well that's fine.
But now hold up before we do that. Shirley Chisholm.
Shirley.
Y'all don't know. Once the first black woman to run for president. Damn near did it too. Shout out to Shirley Chisholm.
What year was that?
Huh?
What year?
That was in the 70s.
Damn, we talking about a bold black woman in the 70s, okay?
Yep. 1972, she became the first woman to run for Democratic Party presidential nomination.
I know that's right, Black Queen.
Yep. And then they made a movie about it, and the lady from Orange Is the New Black played her in the movie. Crazy eyes.
Oh, that lady in Orange Is the New Black. Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about.
I think Uzo or something. I don't know how to pronounce the name. So I'm not going
Uzo, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta watch that. Well, thank you for the Black History fact. I did not know that. Did you know that, Jamiris? Mm-hmm. No, neither one of us knew.
All right. So today's topic of discussion. Twin picked this one, so you already know what this is about.
You like an example?
Microaggression. A lot of you people may have not heard that phrase, but you definitely have done it at least once a day. I'm gonna say no one is like exempt from this. Like even I, yeah. Like
nobody.
So the phrase came from 1970. A scientific doctor coined the phrase in the 70s of you're not overly aggressive. It's almost like what do they call it now? Shade. Microaggression. You're not overly aggressive. You say the little slide shit, get it out the way. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I mean, I can read you a little bit on this paper that I wrote.
I got it right here. So microaggression was first used around 1970 by a Harvard psychiatrist. Fuck Harvard. Dr. Chester Pierce. He used the term to describe irregular insults and dismissals he witnessed of non-black people with black people on the campus of Harvard. That's why I said fuck Harvard.
Oh, Harvard history. Well, yeah, I got something that I wrote, a paper that I wrote a while back. Yes. So it was pretty much my reaction to a certain chapter in this book.
Okay.
Let me just read it for y'all.
I love those papers.
Okay. So this is about micro assault, micro insult, and micro invalidation. So this was in chapter 6 of microaggressions and counseling in psychotherapy. So a micro assault and micro insult stood out to me the most. The reference for micro assault is explained as an attack that is verbal, nonverbal, or environmental. Now, these attacks are intended to be discriminatory and biased to sentiments. For example, racism, sexism, heterosexism, ableism, and discrimination towards religious groups with giving derogatory messages. So a micro insult is the unintentional verbal comments and behaviors that are insensitive, rude, and demeaning to a person's heritage, gender identity, sexual orientation, ability, or religion. For example, people like this may have a thought about watching someone being helped and believe that all people look like the one in need, are needy, and always needing assistance. So if I see somebody just this one time, I'm going to think this about an entire race or about an entire group. Okay. Thus creating a stereotypical bias. Another microaggression is micro-invalidation. So it is defined as verbal comments or behavior that completely dismiss the reality, psychological thought, or feelings of a group. Now, these people are oblivious and unaware. For example,
are they?
For example, a white friend not understanding or believing when their black friend feels discriminated against when receiving unfair treatment in the workplace. Okay.
That is my life right now.
Exactly. That's a lot of people's lives right now. I went on to say that it's disheartening to learn the terms, but micro assault is something that is taught and learned. White supremacists may be the most outspoken, but not the only people walking around hating on others for no real reason. Now, that behavior is something that I will not tolerate, but it would not stop me from providing therapy if allowed. The micro assault to me is more of a following behavior to me. So because you see others without your advantages, they demean people in a rude way. And the most confusing is micro invalidation. I said, how can a person be completely unaware of reality unless they lack empathy? Either you judge or you don't. Okay. And I think that, what else did I say? I think some things are cultural, like biases and stereotypes, but it is also up to the public and mental health providers to change the perception of those that believe that there is only one reality. And we're done. Okay. What? Got up on my soapbox and said, how long?
Right.
It don't stop me providing therapy. I like money. Okay. You can be as racist as you fucking want to be and sit across from me. You don't bother me. Okay.
And
you're bothered by me. I'm not bothered by
Dr. Pierce said because of those reasons there, that he believes that these experiences could have a major impact on a person's psychological and physical health over time.
Oh, yeah. I think so. I definitely think so. Stress, I'm so sorry that you walked out the door with all this pent up energy about another group, you know what I'm saying? And just can't get past it. Like, wow, who's hurting you?
So
who hurt you? Who taught you is another good one. Because you can blame your bitch ass mama. And yeah.
So,
yeah, I had to call somebody bitch ass mama last week.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
I said what I said.
So some examples of microaggression are: I don't see color. You speak English quite well.
Wait. Yeah, keep going.
You don't act like the other gay guys. Can I touch your hair?
Can I touch your daddy's pubes? Fuck out my face. Exactly. So don't ask me if you can touch my hair. If it make you make that face, it make you make that face too.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
You should smile more.
I get that.
Those are some of the examples that they give.
All the time.
From black people.
From black people only. From black people only. I get that all the time. My whole life. I just look like this.
I have a very strong name.
Yes, you do. George. AKA.
And even the name that I chose, Pablo. Very strong name.
Very strong name, Pablo. AKA.
Yep. The musician Childish Gambino put it in a song. He was talking about subtle racism, which is pretty much microaggression. He said when he was younger, someone told him that he's not really black, because he had a dad. And he said that what's fucked up about it, a lot of people really believe that if you don't come from a broken home, that you do not have the black experience.
Relatable. I can't believe that. Can't believe I said that out loud. Yeah, relatable. Yeah. I have been not black enough before. Plenty of times.
Yeah.
Plenty of times. Yeah.
I talk white.
So. I talk white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I speak as articulate as my mother speak when she talk on the phone. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. I have to flip a switch.
My mom was in charge of a lot of weapons and ammunition, and she didn't speak clearly. A lot of people would die. So yeah, I don't know any other speech.
Relay the message.
So
that is so fucked up too.
Yep.
Oh man. Our people should definitely do better on the tearing each other down part, but we get that from somewhere. So
yep. It stems stems from our former employees, employers, I should say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, our former employers back in the 1600s, 1700s.
Slaves, call them what they were, okay? Not employer. What? These niggas was not getting paid, nor did they sign up to be there.
They got food.
W2, they got what food? You so funny. You gonna make my ancestors come out my
I know, back. I see.
Let me put myself back, okay? I'm about to tell you what the fuck we was eating, but let me hold on. It's okay, Missy. You can stay back. Yeah.
Missy.
One of my ancestors that was about to come through the screen.
Yeah. You lean all the way forward, like the fuck you. Oh shit.
Okay, and we're back.
So it came from slavery.
Employers,
especially for the house Negroes. They caught it more than the slave Negroes, because the slave Negro, you just a worker. The house Negro is a quarter family somewhere down the line. So you speak well, you walk proper, you don't act like the other Negroes. Like that it came from there and evolved very, very drastically at that. To the point where to this day we have light skin versus black and dark skin conversations, which we should not, because we all get shot at the end of the day.
Do you think that because someone is dark skinned that they should definitely like feel all of the same pressures as they other black counterparts?
Yeah.
That's interesting, because I know some dark skinned rich black families, and they are on the more, I guess you want to say house nigga side of shit.
Yeah.
If it's not happening to them, they don't really care as much.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people turn a blind eye. Like we was talking about before, like, celebrities won't open up foundations for cancer or anything until like their cousin or their mama died of cancer. You know what I mean? So yeah, like it doesn't touch them.
Yeah,
they don't worry about it. But they also look at, not them, but dark skin. The stereotype is light skinned men are weaker.
Are they?
See?
I've heard that before. Like they're the punks. They're not as strong. They're more sensitive. The darker is the strong, because the outside, the blacker dude was the one who would be working the hardest.
Oh my god!
The light skinned one was in the house, so he didn't work as hard.
Exactly.
Put into your head from the start. So now even today, Drake is weaker than Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Like, even though there's a small change of color here, that lighter skin is where the strength has come from. Or excuse me, the opposite. The darker skin is where the strength has come from.
Yeah, because the bloodline was tainted.
Did you just make that shit up?
Nah, the bloodline's tainted. He's not Wakandan. Like that bloodline is gone. I'm telling you. I used to work for a dark-skinned man.
Yeah.
He literally told me, I have allergies because I'm light-skinned. He literally told me that.
That sounds like something Hitler was trying to say.
See what I'm saying?
That pure race shit, as far as that. But I don't know. Maybe that's why I like.
Look at you. See, look at you.
I like light-skinned niggas. I mean,
but I think that's a thing too in the Black community.
What?
Most dark-skinned people like light-skinned people, and light-skinned people like dark-skinned people. But a lot of light-skinned people only like light-skinned.
Only like light-skinned people.
There are a lot of opposites in that.
I like them all. I like a full spectrum. You feel me? But it's definitely something that I don't like about a light-skinned nigga that a dark-skinned nigga does not portray. And I guess you could say it is like a weakness in them, but that is because I'm such a dominant person.
Yeah,
it works for me.
So yeah,
I like dark-skinned niggas all day. Okay, relationships that I've been with dark-skinned men, we didn't fault. So yeah, I don't know. I like what I like when I like it.
Yeah. So and then also the light skin, when they get teased their whole life, so they don't want their kids to go through it. So they seek out the darker skin so their kids can have a darker skin. Hopefully, when they come out,
it depends on what the TZ look like. Yeah, I doubt you fine and you getting teased and you light skin. I doubt that.
Okay.
I think like
in the light skinned congregation.
You're not light skinned, nigga.
I was. Okay. All right. A nigga was light skinned. These freckles ain't come from nowhere. These freckles ain't come from nowhere, nigga. Okay.
When I was in Washington, I was light skinned. Like I was
right there, nigga. I was light skinned all the way up until about 15.
How far back we going?
Tell her.
I was light skinned up until about 15, 16 because I'm outside all the time. But light skinned children, our shit don't form until we get a little older.
Shit?
A lot of shit is exaggerated. Our ears, the eyes, the nose, a lot of that shit exaggerates until we get a little bit older and grow into our shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nigga.
Please enlighten me. I only want to know.
If I showed you a picture of me when I was light skinned, see these motherfuckers? These motherfuckers was like this. They literally poked out like this. Okay? My eyes were big as fuck because I couldn't see. I mean,
sorry.
I had to grow into my shit, okay?
Nigga, I had to grow into this fucking nose. Like, I get it. I had to grow into these big ass eyes, this big ass head, this big ass, just big everything, just an animated ass motherfucker. I had to grow into this shit. Like, so you are not special because you light skinned, nigga.
So what I'm saying is, so you proving my point. Kids will find anything to fucking make fun of.
Yeah. Yeah. But
nigga,
as a child, I don't remember making fun of the light-skinned girl.
I can see mixed. If you were high yellow to the point of like a Kid and Play type of a light skin, I can remember in those younger years, those people were, why you so light skinned? Is your mama white? Like I can think of those kind of stories.
Okay, well I definitely understand the mixed people stories because that shit do be hard.
Back in that time, mixed was not a word.
Yeah,
it was.
But we don't know the difference back then. We just know light skinned niggas.
Yeah. I know a lot of graham crackers. I made it up.
Microaggression, people.
I love.
Yeah, no, I've heard stories of niggas they used to smack people's bellies so because it turns colors and shit. Like,
I've heard that.
Yeah,
it's that high yellow one too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Red, yellow, like those two different niggas. If a nigga's red and a nigga's yellow, that's two different niggas.
Those are two different niggas. Oh my God. Yeah, them two different people. Yellow and red, them two different. That's so funny. That's so crazy. I didn't think about that much, but now I understand a little bit better.
So
you gotta grow into your features if you light skin. Oh shit. He said, good luck.
You know what I mean? May the odds be forever in your favor, my nigga. It's the Hunger Games out here.
You gonna grow into them ears?
I swear. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can. I might have it. Still.
I ain't never heard nothing like that ever.
Nigga, my shit was.
Light skinned people have a harder time growing into their
this shit. Yes.
Oh, that's some micro invalidated type shit right there.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure they feel some kind of way about whatever it is they have. Because my friend who's mixed race, his mom is black, his dad's white. He is always having issues with his hair. And it's, you don't understand because you have different hair. It's mixed hair is so difficult to get. And I'm like, dude, there's 1,000 other mixed people who came before you. You got some people you can ask some questions to. Why you act like you just can't research mixed hair here? There's a little more help here that you can do. Like, it's not that hard. Work here.
Okay. Are you a 4A? Are you light skinned with a 4C? Like
I don't know why y'all go off of that number. A white man made that system up.
What?
Okay, well, it does help me understand and what products to pick out that works well for me. So thank you for the science, Mr. White Man, on the curve. I don't doubt it. You know, y'all the same one that had us relaxing our fucking hair. Listen, I digress.
Relaxing your hair.
I feel like that might be one of those we made it and they changed the formula.
That's also possible.
Because that happened with a lot of stuff. Like Madam CJ Walker with the hot comb wasn't damaging our hair when it started.
No, it wasn't. My grandma hair never damaged. My grandma hot combs never. Her hot tools never damaged my hair.
Their hair has been good with that heat. So we ain't doing something. Someone switched some things up.
Somebody did. My daddy Dominican and whatever the fuck else he is. And then you got my mama, and I have a different hair type from both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my mother's hair is, if she ever lets you see it, it's like feathery. It feels like a feather, like super, super soft, like just, oh yes. You know what I'm saying? And then my dad got curly hair, and then here you go, boom, with this thick ass, coarse ass, beautiful ass 4C that grow to the fucking sky coming out my head. And my mama is slightly jealous of that.
I would be.
She is, because my hair thicker than hers. I'm sorry.
I ain't got the motherfucking picture.
You ain't got no picture of you when you was a light skinned little type.
Yeah, go.
Yellow. You think he was a yellow? Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't red. I used to call myself red. I wasn't red though.
That was definitely me.
But yeah, so
let me see this picture.
You see the yellow nigga with the big ass ears and shit.
Jamarius. He said he used to be light skinned. Is that not the same nigga?
Nope.
I mean, I was lighter than this. If we gonna go for colors,
this looks like my color now.
I was about to say This was you. What? 2 summers ago? I mean, with COVID, you right there.
Yeah. So this is the summer that he spent at his grandma's house. So he was outside.
Yep. Exactly. Was not to come back into the street light.
Yeah. Then this is he was at his auntie house, and she was like, "Don't go outside." And then firstborn, just let me tell you something, light skin. Stop playing. Like I said, I had to grow into my features.
Yep. Anyway.
Anywho.
Microassault. are deliberate and intentional slights or insults that are meant to hurt the intended victim. They make sure they use that word, victim, through name calling, avoiding behavior, and purposeful discriminatory actions.
Do you have any?
Basically, you're cracking jokes that mock people.
Okay. Deliberately to their face to harm them. Okay.
Or they're saying a joke about your race, and they be like, "I was just playing. It's just a joke. Why are you getting so offended?"
Oh, I know some people like that. Every time I see them, it's like, what is that? Your black voice? You know what I mean? Like and it's like, please don't do that. And it's not even mimicking me. It's mimicking some Bojangle ass nigga. Like,
yeah, their black voice is horrible.
Fucking nigga. Oh, and I like, you so sassy. Like, it was just like, what the? Did you get this from a cartoon? Like,
so I'm about to ask you that. Do you blame television and music for that?
Well,
because they don't be around black people often, so their only examples of it is TV and music.
Well, I would say that these people are around black people often.
Okay.
And they're much older, so I would say they're in their 50s.
Okay, so they grew up in the 70s. All right.
Yeah.
In California. Those in the Jive Turkey era. Okay. Hey, Jive Turkey. You talking to Jack?
Yes, and it be sounding like that, and I'll be like,
yeah.
And then I'll put on that voice. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'll put on my mother's call voice, and yeah, you can continue to talk to me like this because I'm gonna continue to talk to you like this. Yeah, I'll be teaching people how to treat me all the time without actually having to do anything. Yeah, but it was one time a white lady was saying something about a dude on TV. We was drunk too. She was, they were watching a football game. She was like, "Oh, such and such playing with that nappy hair." I was like,
yeah, I hate when they say nappy. Like it don't even sound right coming out of their mouth.
What did you say?
That nappy hair. I don't know how they deal with that.
And didn't think nothing of it because she's saying it to me about someone she looking at on. I'm black too, right? Like, am I wearing a wig today?
You one of the good ones.
Was my hair nappy the last time you fucking saw me? Yeah.
So,
yeah.
How about a Caucasian woman adopting a black child?
Ooh, look at me and my black baby.
Right. Yeah. And people are saying, well, they can't do their hair.
I don't think it's impossible, but I think there's a lot to learn for sure.
Okay.
I don't see nothing wrong with anybody adopting a child from another race. It's just, are you willing, to teach that young person or take that young person to where they can learn more about their culture or be around people that look like them? You have to not be afraid of that. You can't adopt a black baby, but still be afraid of black people.
Right.
So what are you raising this black child to be?
Right.
Because he ain't never gonna be a white man. You may treat him as such in your house, but as soon as he walk out the door, he's gonna be reminded of how black he is, and you're gonna be reminded of how white you are with your black baby.
Yep.
So it's a lot that comes with that. That's a lot of work. And for the ones that just be adopting with no with no care in the world, just thinking that they just doing a great thing, you are, but you're not doing enough.
Right.
Yeah. When I adopt my 2 Asian kids, it's no way that I'm not gonna tell them about, you feel me? Shit. All my Asian friends help me. Yeah. Oh shit, I can call my sister too. And her mama and her mama's mama and they whole Korean family. Yeah. You just gotta be willing to learn. Okay. What do you think?
Actually a friend of mine, he's Puerto Rican, his wife is white. They adopted a black child from infancy, and the grandparents came back around the time of the baby was like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
and it was like, well, they don't know the black experience. They can't, take care of a black baby. You know what I mean? They don't even know how to do a hair. The wife literally learned how to do the child's hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was one time she showed me a picture. I was like, who did that? She's like, me. I was like, well, excuse the fuck out of me. Like,
that's somebody that wants to parent though.
Right. Like, she already had like 3 kids already. So the baby just came from a family that was like, you know, drugs and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, we just want to take care of the baby. So I think, yeah, like you said, they willing to put the work in, they're willing to do it, get the education and all that. Go for it. I don't care. But
by all means.
Yeah, but if you're just there to show, like, it's just, if you want some, Madonna, Angelina Jolie, like, oh, look at my babies. Nah, I can't get with that.
I don't like the exploitation either.
Yeah.
Because we're not like toys.
Right.
We're not pets. We're not like little trinkets. We're not just something to dangle. We're not like trophies. We always the prize, but like,
right,
I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I don't like.
Yep. So.
Yes, dating people of not of color. Yeah.
Right.
That's what we like.
And if you are what's that called? Dating other people outside your race.
Which I've done, yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, please know there's a chance that a baby will come from that. Please be ready. Okay? Because you've seen the movies where the parents is like, I don't think y'all should be together because I know how people are outside this world. And I don't want y'all to go through it. I don't want the babies to go through it. Like, those are real fears that people have, that they don't want the antagonizing people in this world to attack their family. So just know there's still dumb people in this world, and there's always gonna be dumb people in this world, and that's that.
I mean, yeah, it's always gonna be some dummies out there.
Always gonna be some dumb people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can have a kid with like an Asian dude right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say your kid is like dumb nice and like baseball or something, and they go down to like Alabama to play, go to college. It's gonna be somebody kid who ain't never been around, no kid that look like your child. They're gonna try your kid. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? So prepare your children for the world.
I mean, if it was me, because I thought I was close to that, if it was me, I would I'm definitely going to teach my child all types of cultural competency. And I'm also let them be aware, like, people don't have to like you. It's people that's not going to like you. It's people that's going to try you, you know what I mean, for certain reasons or whatever. But I mean, life is life. Shit. I wouldn't be that fucking scared to be like, oh no, y'all shouldn't do this because this problem, that, like, bitch, you don't know. Shit. Right. And if it happened, have my back. The fuck? Yeah, but
that's just parents projecting their fears onto their kids and their grandchildren.
Oh yeah, they do that. They be doing that. I ain't got no kids, so I can't relate. But they be doing that.
But I've seen it. So, micro invalidation.
Love it or leave it.
Micro invalidation is when someone attempts to discredit or minimize the experiences of a person who is from an unrepresented group. So, for example, if an Asian American coworker is sharing a time when they felt disrespected, and you interrupt them and say they weren't discriminated against, or started talking about their own experiences, so you just simply push my shit to the side. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when this happened to me.
Shut up, Jonathan. I'm talking. Okay. We're going to get to you another time when somebody feel like listening. Right now, I'm talking about me and what I'm going through. Nobody cares about what happened to you. You could have told somebody yesterday. We're talking about me today. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Jonathan.
Slavery was 400 years ago. You should get over that.
Oh, which part? The part that's still happening today? Or I understand you're oblivious. Would you like to be educated? Oh, okay. I hate when people speak in those absolutes. Like they just...
Yeah. Like, why do you still talk about racism? Like, no one's racist anymore. What's wrong with you guys?
Do you even know what that means? Or are you only depicting racism to a certain time period?
Yep. That's exactly
because if that's the case, then you have a serious lack in education.
They see Jim Crow. That's how most people view racism. They see Jim Crow. They don't see the day-to-day what we have to go through or other people have to go through, because it's not just black people who are going through it. So, the Asians going through it. You know what I mean? Like the Indians are going through it. Everybody's going through it, except for a certain color of folk. But
oh no, they're going through it.
Yeah.
What you trying to say? White people ain't going through it?
White people go through racism?
Oh no, I was just gonna say white people going through it as a race.
Oh.
they going through it. I mean, and at some point I don't know. I can't validate people's perceptions on shit, but to know that if I was white and just to know, like, I wonder if everybody hates us. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be a good feeling for me.
Yeah, that has to be a wild feeling, knowing
unless
that,
you feel superior.
We talked about that last week.
I digress.
We talked about that last week.
They don't dwell on it. It's not something that you have to naturally think about every day like we do.
Yeah.
Like we be in defense mode all the time. I be itching to go the fuck off.
And
we be in that mode all the time.
And they say, why are we defensive? Because they live a different lifestyle than we have to live.
Why am I so defensive?
Because we're on guard and they're not.
And you wondering why I'm defensive?
Yeah, because they don't see it, because they wake up and it's a different world for them.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The Asian dude that I was dating, we were talking about something, and I was just like, I have to be, strong. And he was just like, why? I was like, what do you mean? Why? What? He's like, why do you have to be so strong all the time? I said, how can I not be? I wouldn't be where the fuck I am today if I wasn't. Like, what do you expect for someone like me to do with my life?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You wondering the wrong thing, partner? Why am I so strong? Bitch, what? That's how I got here.
Around the time that Mike Brown and that whole stretch of us dying on TV was taking place, me and best friend we bumped heads a lot.
Really?
Yeah, a lot. Like, this is probably the most me and him argued in like the 30 years we've known each other.
Really?
Yeah, because he at one point he was one of those people who's like, well, if they complied, nothing would happen to him. He had that mindset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we had to have deep discussions. I mean, like, every time we ran into each other, it was a deep discussion of comply. Like, what are you talking about? And then certain things started happening to him and the people that he knew. So it opened his eyes more to what was going on.
It always does, don't it?
Right? So now he doesn't say you have to comply. He understands now, right? But he does also say that some people not ask for it, but they bring unnecessary drama to the situation.
Explain.
So,
because I'm explained too.
Huh?
I say you explain because I'm explained too.
Yeah. So say an overly aggressive tone. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people some people just sit there and they literally like, okay, let's get this over with so I can go the fuck on. Then other people are like, but why the fuck you stopping me? You know what I mean? That he's saying sometimes that situation doesn't call for that. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of day people be having.
Right.
First of all, no one knows what kind of day someone is having when it comes to road rage or any type of odd incident. You don't fucking know. So that person that is already on defense since the moment that they stepped out their door that morning and they getting stopped, like, by the end of their day, like, just imagine what their day is like. You have absolutely no idea, on top of what type of day they're having. Right. Okay. We're talking about a day in the life and maybe a shitty day. So by the time the laws get to that person, it's like, man, fuck. The camel, the straw, the back.
All that shit.
What? Huh? Because anybody run up on me, they can get it right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? And if we're talking about a lifelong lesson in being defensive and you get stopped for no reason by the police, you're not flawed for being upset. You're not flawed for being a human being and being like, now I'm restricted all of a sudden because somebody seen me and they didn't like that. And now I have to act a certain way to appease you. Today ain't the day, partner. You done walked into the right one. Fuck you, bitch. But there's also consequence in that fuck you, bitch.
It is.
What type of people do you want us to be?
Right.
I have to arrest myself before I'm arrested. I can comply. I can be doing all the right things with the why don't you just comply? I can do that all day.
Right.
And still end up dying. Okay. Still end up in the hospital. Still end up with a bullet in my back for no reason. So what type of person do you want me to be? It's very hard. Some of us are okay with complying because we don't want no problems. We don't want no problems. And that's, of course, definitely the generation ahead of us. You feel me? Absolutely. So it's like that's understood and that can trickle down and all of that. But it's like we are taught this way. We taught to be like this from childhood. This entire time, I'm just supposed to shut the fuck up. Today ain't the day. Try me. I'll go to jail today. I'll die today. Like I feel like that it'll just come up. Now that don't be my feelings all the time.
You'll die today?
I'm just saying. I'm just expressing how some people feel. I'm not talking about myself.
Okay.
Now,
All right. I just want to make sure.
In general, okay. Me in general, when I get stopped by the police or some shit like that, there's so much confidence in what I feel is about to happen next. I don't get defensive. I'll let somebody do their job. You feel me? I might have done something wrong. I might have I don't know until you come up on me. And it depends on what the exchange is like. Gotcha. If I'm not feeling the exchange, I'm going to do one or two things. I'm going to have an underlying attitude. Okay. Or I'm going to just be like, let me be quiet so I can get out of this situation and go to fuck home. It's just, I don't know how it's going to go. It depends on how the fuck my day went. But for the most part, I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to get shot. I'm not trying to do nothing, but it could not matter either. True. So I just
jail ain't fun at all.
I ain't going to jail. I'm the nigga with the bail money. I can't go to jail. And I can't call my mama if I go to jail either.
Yeah, I can't call my mama if I go to jail.
What? No. Shit.
So, and last and definitely not least, micro insults.
Yum.
These are rude. That's how they setting them off. These are rude. Insensitive comments that subtly disrespect a person's racial heritage or identity. This could be assuming that someone isn't smart. So you don't know math because you're Asian.
Now that's the fucked up one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because you're not a specific group or implying that a certain one has certain morals. Yeah, this is the one that gets people knocked the fuck out right here. This is the one.
That you don't know how to, because you, Yep. No, I don't. Do your mama? Do your mama know how to do that?
Like, oh, you don't know how to play basketball? Like, all black kids know how to play basketball.
I've gotten that. I've gotten Dale. You don't like baseball? You Dominican?
Right.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can think of a lot of things. That is pure ignorance, man.
It is.
And I feel like that's from what motherfuckers is watching on TV and what they see.
Yeah.
Huh? You black and you don't know how to. You sure?
Yeah.
You know, you sure? Or if I say I can't swim, ain't nobody like, you know, oh my God, you can't swim. They be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, black people don't like water anyway.
I mean, I like water. I just can't swim. I get in.
My mom can't swim either. But I can.
You're right. Yeah. See, my whole family can swim but me.
Yeah, she was like, I can float. That's all they told me to do. I was like, okay.
Good enough. Survive long enough.
Yep.
Got it.
Just float. Somebody gonna get you. That's what she said. That's what they told her to do.
different. You got a whole uniform to turn into a flotation.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. She's like, somebody gonna come get me. I'm just gonna float.
I'm straight. I'll be out here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the video I watched last night on YouTube, they had clips of like different movies and how they put them in movies and as humor. You know what I mean? Like we found it funny, but it was on some old other shit. Like they showed Clueless when she was talking to the maid. And she's like, can you ask him to do this for me? She's like, why don't you ask him? That's your gardener. She's like, I don't speak Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't fucking Mexican. And she walked off.
Like El Salvadorian or something. Yeah.
Yeah. She's from Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela. Okay.
I remember she said, I'm from Venezuela.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same thing.
No,
Right.
no. Like Mexican and Puerto Rican is not the same. Like, yeah.
So non-verbal examples of microaggression. My favorite. Following someone around the store because you think they're going to steal something. Eye rolling when someone mentions feeling invalidated.
I love that one. I love that one.
Turning away from or avoiding someone altogether.
Yeah.
Because somebody just showed up like, oh, we're going to go that way. Scheduling meetings or events that conflict with religious holidays or obligations.
Yep.
Ordering food for events and not considering the people who are there.
What you mean when somebody come to your house and it's a bunch of people at your house and they only order food for themselves?
So let's see. So let's say we go to Todd's house, right?
Yeah.
And Todd know me and Jamarius is going over there, right?
Yeah.
He makes sure there's fried chicken and watermelon at the party. And he like, I got a big pitcher of Kool-Aid in the refrigerator for y'all when y'all thirsty.
Now let me tell you something, Todd. I don't know where you're going with this. Because it's like you teetering, bruh. You really teetering a fucking line of inclusion and disrespect. Teetering. You should have fucking asked somebody. Okay. Would that be racist? Like, do black people like chicken and watermelon? Like, you know, I can understand the confusion because you don't know, nor do you care to know. Right. But if you ask somebody, leave the Kool-Aid. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of people that drink Kool-Aid anymore. Like,
I used to drink Kool-Aid all the time.
I used to, but I don't know somebody now.
I mean, but it was
nobody still makes Kool-Aid.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Juices or
something. Who the fuck buying Hawaiian Punch? That dry ass, hot ass, don't get coated with ice ass juice.
That's the facts, though.
When I drive Uber, Hawaiian Punch be in the bags.
I was about to say I got a picture of that blue flavor one at home.
See?
Listen,
but I have not made Kool-Aid since it was 2006.
Oh, I was definitely making Kool-Aid in 2006. Yeah.
That was high school.
I was making Kool-Aid up until like 2017.
Oh no! See,
no. Like,
no. I love Kool-Aid. I don't eat watermelon like that.
I don't like watermelon.
My mama love that shit.
I can't stand watermelon.
It's like pomegranates. There's too much work for what I'm doing.
Yep.
I don't mind watermelon. It's fire.
Yeah, I haven't made Kool-Aid since like Drake's first album.
But I prefer pineapples. But I am going to, if I like watermelon or not, I am going to feel some type of way with a white person handing me a plate full of fried fucking chicken and watermelon. I don't like fried chicken.
No.
Like if it was a wing party, like we going like watching a sporting event and you just got a gang of wings.
We'll wing it up.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll wing it up with some nachos and some
but
party food.
But if you come directly to us and say the fried chicken and watermelon over here,
and the Solo cups and the Kool-Aid over there,
like that could be a problem.
First of all, I'm about to get a cup of ice and I'm about to go.
You better have my face.
I'll get a cup of ice and I'm pissed to go. Make me a drink and I'm about to go. Thank you for trying. Yeah, no, I would hate that. I would be mortified. Mortified. Only on what I would do next, because I don't know what I would do next.
Oh no, I would, yeah, I'm like, yo, let's go. Like, I will grab you, like, yo, let's go, because I know it's not going to end well for Todd.
I don't know what kind of person I am when I'm offended.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I mean, I react, but I don't. Sometimes I can't even stop myself. I was leaving Atlanta, coming back to LA, and you know, when people just stand up on the plane, be ready to get out, whatever. So I'm just like, okay, it's a bunch of people just standing right there. I can't get my bag because I don't want to ask somebody to touch my stuff. Right. So, you know, I wait a little bit and then I'm coming out, you know, to grab my bag, and the white girl that was waiting, you know what I'm saying? It's a little line, like 12 people, whatever. She's like, she hit me with one of those.
That's slower.
Yeah, yeah.
You got the wrong one.
Listen.
I can wait for the next flight. How long you want to make this?
Now, petty always comes first, right?
Always.
No, I reacted with aggression. When I tell you that I stomped this lady's foot so hard that I broke my toenail. Oh, yeah. But let me tell you the fucking day I was having, okay? Like, I was having a shitty ass fucking day. I had just paid $500 to get my hair done, and it was unraveling on me, okay? Okay? Oh, yeah. I was having a bad day, and my birthday was in 2 days. I was having a horrible day. This was last year.
Your vein popping out your neck. You okay?
I don't always know what I'm going to do when I feel offended. I have no idea. Damn, we came full circle. I had no idea I was going to do that. Did I mean to? I don't know. Did I do it? Yes.
I tell you, they're going to carry you out like bottle service. Keep playing with
me. They did not. I stomped the shit out her foot. I could not. Couldn't help myself, I guess. I don't know. Snapped. Out of body experience. Yeah. Pretty much all the way until I got in the Uber to go home. I don't know why I keep going on. But yeah, I digress. Well, leave me alone.
Wait, for those who don't remember, this is the lady who Shae said got a bitch ass mama.
I have a theory about why Black women and white women are having such a hard time getting along, and it starts with a story. When I first started teaching, I was in a teacher training program with 3 other women. 2 of them were Black and 1 of them was Indian, and we started teaching at the same school, the same grade, at the same time. One of these women, a Black woman, completely excelled. She did so much better than I did at literally everything. Classroom management, her test scores were high. She was excellent at literally everything. And something about her excellence didn't sit right with me. I just didn't feel good about it, and I couldn't figure out why I didn't feel good about it. It was internalized racism, but I didn't know that yet. So I had to sit with this idea of her being better than me and trying to figure out why it didn't feel good and feel comfortable for me. And of course, at the time, I didn't know that I needed to do the work of anti-racism, so I didn't think it was possibly because I could have internalized racism. I had to do a lot of study and thought about myself and what could possibly be making me feel this way about this woman. And here's what I discovered. Most of the media that I had consumed up to that point in my life had white people as the central characters. And the shows and other media that I consumed that had white women at the central characters often had Black women as the side characters. These Black women's role in these movies was to assist the white women, support the white women, advise the white women, but never to rise above the white women. Even shows that were about Black women, like The Help, had white women as the central character and the Black women as supporting characters. So I internalized the idea that Black women were there to support me and to advise me, but not to rise above or become better than me. And that's why when this Black teacher was way better and more talented than me, I felt some kind of way about it. Now, I'd imagine lots and lots more white women have also internalized the same idea, and that's why they feel okay stealing Black women's content and not giving them any credit, because the Black women are just there to advise them anyway. But most Black women are natural leaders. Society has forced them to become leaders. And so we need to step aside and let them lead. Even if it means checking our privilege and letting them lead us.
Ever seen. I need that link tonight. Because when she said she didn't know it yet, but caught that, wow, that was deep. She don't even realize how deep it was for her, because I know she's still processing some of that stuff she's still going through. But I really pray she spoke to one other teacher at that school so that person can now wake the hell up.
I think somebody told her.
Oh, she had that conversation with another 2-3 people.
I didn't think, she just caught it and like, my God, I'm having a realization on my own. No, not at all.
I was internalizing it.
But you didn't know that you needed to go to some sort of anti-racism class.
No, because you figured it out already.
You didn't think
self-diagnosed.
And then you talked to somebody and had this realization about how you view Black women. Okay. Monkey see, monkey do, and your bitch ass mama should have taught you better.
Get us out of here, sis.
Yeah, let me get the fuck on. All right. Well, this was pretty good. Black people, if you're listening, for sure, please, okay, help your fellow Black community members. Stop tearing each other down. You feel me? And when you see something happening, like, definitely try to step in and help if you can. We are much better in numbers than we are alone. That's obvious. So yeah, happy Black History Month. Definitely buy the merch. SMG gang, gang, gang. If you don't fuck with us, we don't care, because there's so many other wonderful, delicious podcasts to listen to. Okay, something for everybody. But if you want to hear us speak our truth and not give a fuck, then you in the right place. So you can find us at tequila.champagne.pie on Instagram. And yeah, it's been real. Damaris, did you want to say something before we?
I'm good.
Well, it's Damaris, y'all. Pablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is, man. Pablo, we out. All that good shit. Yeah. And she got a bitch ass mom.
Bye, y'all.
This is Sarkaric. This is Sarkaric.